All right, Lorraine is here. This was a birthday gift. I'm a huge fan of Nick Filbert, so we have to check this out. Before I do this flip through, I wanted to share the 2 other books that I have. I think it's important to see the other designs real quick. The exterior is smaller, but Nick Filbert has really thought about the design. So if you actually open the book, you will see that it is the same exact size. And I think that's the incredible thing as some of these illustrators start to continue to release books, they end up really thinking about the experience. Because I gotta say, this is really difficult to open. It's just, it kind of makes a pop noise and you feel like you're ruining each page. So I am super thankful that Nick has really thought this through. Just to give you a quick flip through of the other book, I will actually upload a flip through that you can check out, and I'll leave that in the comments. As for Fantasia, I am not sure what size this was released. All I know is that I was able to get this book and it came just like this. So in case you've never seen these designs before, they are small, and I will actually leave a flip through if you want to check this book as well. This has incredible cardstock paper as well. And if this video helps you in some way, please subscribe or give it a thumbs up. And let's do a flip through. So right off, it's super smooth to open. So nice not having to feel like you're ruining each design when you have to break the binding. There's a date and it says details here. This kind of reminds me of this cover here for some reason. It could just be because there's things coming out of his mouth. Once again, you get the grayscale that you always get with this illustrator. Wow. I did see some of these designs from Evelyn and T's Coloring World, but just seeing it in person, wow, I love this carnival-like design. And she's got like almost a steampunk vibe to her. Like that pistol as well. And this kind of has a jungle scene of some sort. Beautiful. Wildcat and another wildcat over here. And what I like about these designs compared to the others, these are scenes. Like a lot of the original ones, just a close-up of a portrait, but these are actual like stories. This one's more of his original designs where you're just a little bit close up, but it's clever. It has almost like a black versus white kind of design. And look at the hair. That's one thing he's really incredible with. And you do have a serpent, and then you have some doves, so it could be a battle between her, the light versus the dark. Super cool. And this is kind of more of his traditional designs, a little bit closer, but the expressions of these, I feel like they're more expressive than his original designs. And look at the garment. So beautiful in that headpiece. This one has a little bit more nature entwined. You get the butterflies, a raccoon, and a lizard. And she's almost got like a warrior outfit on. She is definitely fae. I've been listening to a lot of fae books, so I actually kind of envision different characters from those books. This one has kind of a 50s or 60s vibe to it because of the bat. But look at this dragon. And the hair. And I love that the hair's already shaded, so you just need to focus on other elements. You also got like a fox back here and a lot of botanical elements intertwined in that. Just super magical. Wow, look at this. You have a beautiful steed over here and this warrior goddess, almost a Valkyrie with the wings. There are a couple of images that kind of remind me of this in Serene, but they're usually really close up, so it's just spectacular. I think this might have to be my favorite book among all his books. This is just extraordinary. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, I love that lion. And look at, you get this kind of like a crown or a sword over here. You get kind of a background of where her environment. You get that throne back here. There's just so much to look at, and she is like playing cards. But the other thing is just that flowing hair and the eyes. He's mastered his eyes. They're just captivating. And once again, he is incredible at making sure he knows where head positions, tilts, everything is just wow. This almost has a royal environment, just the way her headpiece is. And then you get the fan, and then you get kind of like the culture behind here. And then you get this wing-like elephant creature in the back. And this is underwater. You get kind of like a otter down here, a crocodile, and you got like all these types of wildlife embedded in there. That is really cool. You get the lizard and gecko. She's underwater. I really like the way he's able to like help guide you where the colors could go as well. So you could really work through that grayscale to make it incredible. Oh wow. Got some kind of creature, almost fish-like here, or alien. Oh, this looks like a creature like with a sword. She's got this beautiful garment on and her hair, just incredible. And you get kind of a window or a type of moon behind her. I'm sure as I actually color some of this, I will start to see other things in there. Another warrior. She's got some braids, Viking, Celtic kind of vibe to it. You have an owl-like creature. Beautiful peacock-like elements all around. This looks like a rabbit. And I think this looks like wings of some sort somewhere embedded here and some fish. In the Serene coloring book, he did tons of little fish elements throughout. Peacock, but you see the fish here as well, so it could be a peacock fish. It looks like they're fishing. This one actually looks like they're wielding a weapon. And then there's like a lizard-like creature back here. Looks like this lady has power coming through her head. Metallic garment on her, so she's kind of a space creature. It looks like there are holes in each of the sunflowers. And then you got like a space bear. Just some sea elements and a little bit of... It's just a lot of orbs and little things behind there. But her face and her hair looks really beautiful. Holding a rose. Kind of a eel of some sort here. Kind of a pirate of some sort based on here. And I'm sure if I go back... Yeah, there's a ship over here. The sea creature. That's what I see at a glance. And then here, you got that beautiful headpiece with a feline. Once again, you get the environment where she's from or where she's visiting. Space kind of a scene. It's almost like she's a space mermaid and based on the environment. And you got a creature here. You got a lot of creatures in here as well. And this is some of the elements you see a lot. This little scribbly stuff in the Serene coloring books as well, along with sea life. And then this one has kind of a god and goddesses design. The arch here, her hand movements. Kind of reminds me of Callie from Smite the video game. She just needs her daggers. And then we have kind of an angelic environment. Some cherubs here. Looks like there's some music happening based on the music notes all around. This one has a really almost steampunk environment to it. Just the way her gear is and her eyes and even her... Yeah, she must be a cyborg of some sort. That is really incredible design. So this one kind of has a, I guess she's a witch just based on the background. You have a cat here, you have pumpkins. So I guess she's some kind of witch. She's got magic happening. This has two ladies and then you have two different types of creatures behind them. So you also get the mask that you see in Fantasia. Clever design. And then once again, you get the mask, and you get an elephant. Yeah, you get these creatures. This is from Fantasia. This looks like a toy haven of some sort. You get tons of different toys, and a lady falling asleep on a creature-like shaped pillow. Person appears to be kind of a retro vibe in some way, based on the stereos and the tapes and all that. This is really clever. And then you got the, is that called Teo? Got some designs like that. This page has lots of different types of wildlife entwined in there. Almost like a Mother Nature in that regard. And then this poor lady, she looks like she's scared of everything that's happening. So this is kind of like a horror design. You got ghosts and everything. So this kind of talks about the illustrator. None of these are my markings. It was already there. What else? Oh wow, you get some freebies. Let's check these out. Oh. You get a design with a creature and a lady. So this is a bonus design. Very beautiful. It's bigger than the entire book. So if you wanted to color this, you could probably put it on your wall. Looks like she's a creature as well, just based on the tail. Or she could have this as part of her outfit. A really beautiful design. Well, I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I do have a playlist dedicated to fantasy coloring books that I will leave at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.